Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to Manufactio. Today's going to be episode 72. Last episode. Whoop, we're not looking at that. We unlocked the space station section of the Space and Beyond kind of chapter. And we didn't get much past that because that was enough stuff to do a few things. So let's catch up a little bit on the edges of what we've done in between episodes and then get to getting ready to start building a space station, or at least a platform that we can build things from. So in between episodes, let me jump up here. Thank you. I did go ahead and set up the unusual science again in a regular old little bitty advanced lab with an export bus doing anomaly sciences as packs. And I have it off right now because we need to be able to do a couple of things as far as advanced rocketry is concerned. So I want to make sure we have enough of that stuff and enough of that stuff to get our space station up and running, because I know there are a few parts that we need to build. I also have all of the, of course, bins full. Once again, I love this place. You just kind of let things run and go. So haven't done a whole lot of messing around in here. I don't believe we've kind of just let a few things go. I did run a little bitty crusher up here that is processing nothing anymore, so that's good. I went and mined a bunch of those the orange cave crystals so that we could get a whole bunch of the gold mechanism crystals, so that I can do a bit more stuff and work with applied energistics. So I really need to work on this process. This thing is absolutely munching through all of the plates that we have in order to be able to keep things working. So we're probably going to have to look at the advanced rocketry process of making gears. So advanced rocketry process of making gears is we use a lathe here to take an iron sheet and turn it into an iron gear. Iron sheets are made with iron plates, which then basically form those into iron that and blah blah blah. And iron plates, of course, we know we can make with an iron ingot into an iron plate using the rolling machine. So it's technically two of these can power 1.5 of these. So we may look at doing that because of the fact that the way the process works. I should be able to get two of these set up per the first two steps, and that would allow us to run 2 or 3 of it. The numbers are a little funny with that because the way this works is this is 6 seconds for this process, this is 4 seconds for this process, and of course this is 4 seconds for this process, which we have the motors to get this down to a second a process. So that means that step is a 1.5 seconds. So it's kind of an interesting thing. It's one of those fun things that you have to deal with. We'll have to kind of play around with that and see what we can't do as far as those go. But for right now, we're not worried about it. I don't think, as far as anything else, we've done any major changes around the base. It's just normal kinds of things. There also has been an update, which this update is rather interesting because Golrith has increased the size of various storages. So let's go over here and take a look at this. He's increased the storage size of the magnetic craft shipping containers to now hold 165,000 things. Whereas before, I think they were 64,000 or 68,000, something like that. So that's amazing. That means you can store a lot of, slag kind of things that I still have tons of. The other big one, which is a big deal, and I'm going to go over here and look at this one very quickly, is that he's upgraded or updated or really massively changed the storage capacity of the mechanism fluid tanks. That ultimate tank can hold 4,000 buckets of fluid. So that is amazing because of the ability to be able to hold a lot. I mean, even just in advanced, the basic is 8,000. I think that's about where it was before. But that number, is 1,000 buckets of any kind of a fluid in an elite. And an ultimate, 4,000 buckets. I forget what they were before, but wow, that is awesome. That is cool. That means, you can kind of, you want to get rid of all of those silos and all of the IE tanks and all of the other things. Wow, is that a major improvement. So those are the two notable things as far as the update from prior. So I mean, there's a couple of other little fixes and changes, but other than that, it's not a whole lot of difference. So we're going to work on a space station today. I need to get one built because I have a massive project in mind for a space station, and the only way I can get the thing started is if we start building it. So, space stations and advanced rocketry is kind of fun because it can be very, very, very hard to get it to work right, and it can also be very simple. So we're going to kind of walk through this. I've got the wiki up on another page over here so I can kind of read as to what we need to do. So we need to be able to, great, we have an invasion coming. Hello, mouse, where did you go? We need to be able to make a space station assembler, one of these guys, which is a bunch of stuff that we really don't have automated at this point. So let's make some titanium plates, or the titanium, where did you go? Those things. Hey, let me have that. Let's make a few of these for right now. And come on, mouse, let me have my thing back. And let's see, advanced. Oh, that's right. This isn't advanced rocketry. It's whatever it is. This is how we do these things. We got a precision assembler. What that's doing in there? Interesting. Okay, so space station assembler. We need an advanced thing. Okay, we have an advanced machine structure, and I need to make 2 of these. So I need, how many of those? We need 2 of those 2 guys and 2 ultimate control circuits. Do we have any ultimates at this point? We have 7. So titanium plates, let's get those rolling. Oh, hey, I have them. Nice. Okay, cool. So can I craft that? No. That's because I haven't taken and done the dilithium dust that we went and got. So dilithium. I did go ahead and pre-craft a few of these crystals up. So let's go ahead and toss these guys into one of these guys. Get to work. Alrighty then, there we go with that. Those guys will process through just nicely and get things going. Awesome. And that gets us a space station assembler. This is going to be the thing that is going to allow us to build the space station that we're going to use on the actual landing pad, construction pad. So let's see, station. There's a couple of other things I think we're going to want. If I remember correctly, I'm going to want a space station ID chip, which is going to be a linker, which we should be able to make fairly easily. And there we go, do that. All right, so that's a unprogrammed space station ID chip. And I think, according to what I'm going to want here, I'm also going to want a satellite builder. So a satellite builder should be doable. Yes, good deal. All right, and this we're going to use to be able to copy, just in case. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, right, that's a multi-block machine. Shoot. We're gonna have to build that guy too, because we're gonna need to be able to copy these once they're programmed in case we accidentally screw up in the beginning of the process. I'm not gonna be using rockets to go back and forth between the space station. We're going to be using matter transceivers and dialer devices and all those fun kinds of things, but it's going to be a just in case kind of a process. So what does that take to make? Where is that dude? Space elevator, black hole, area it's in this space. Where is this space station? Is it even in here? Hello? What do you say? You're a multi-block machine, satellite builder. Is that the only way I can copy those? Okay, well, where is my button? Click my button up here really quickly. What is it? Component, main component slots, to build satellite sewing machine. Looks like it's just a power block. Okay. We can go back. It's been a really long time since I've done one of these, so energy. I think it's energy. No, it's power, right? Power. It's one of these. I think it's just that. Yes, make one of those, please. Let's see if this is correct. Because like I said, long time since I've done this. Okay, cool. That's what I needed. In case we need to do a little bit of copying on things, we can do that. It's not totally 100% necessary at this point. So we have Space Station Assembler, which we're going to use to build the system. Oh, what the, no. we're going to have to do a couple of things here either way. So let's see. What do we got left? We've got the assembler, and we've got, thank you, dear. We've got the assembler. We've got a few other things. We've got our parts. We've got our matter transmitters. We've got everything on that end of it. We should have all the stuff I need to be able to make the actual rocket. So all we should need to go and do right now, is going to be a little bit of scatterbrain at this point in time, but all we should need to do right now is come over here and take that rocket down. For now. Now, I'm going to be a little wasteful on the fuel because, well, you know, you're going to waste a little bit of fuel, but it's not like it's a humongous deal. So what I want to do is I want to grab that chip out of there, and then I want to disassemble the rocket. Okay, cool. So we can remove this guy and get him out of the way for right now. Now, I know I can probably build another launch pad or station pad or something like that and move this thing to the other side, but it doesn't really matter at this point because we're going to be building it right back when we're done. So let's get up on top so I can get all of this out of the way. Okay, nice. All right. Where is my, let's get this guy out here so I can get a project box going. Where is the spare stuff? Okay, you go over here, Mr. Rocket. All of your parts are going in this for right now. Just for right now, I'm not really concerned about it. All right, so what we need to do is we need to take this not satellite builder, space station builder. Where did it go? I just had that thing. Did I put it in here? Yes. Okay, we're going to put this one. Ooh, this thing is going to need power, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get some power going. What did we use for power in this? We used hardened energy ducts. Do I have any hardened energy ducts? Yes, I do. Excellent. And that is going to be right there. Okay. We'll get this guy hooked up so he can do what he needs to do. Come around the corner. Purposely doing it like this because it looks better. Where is my wrench? Because I can't manage to hit anything square on today. There we go. Nice and pretty. Okay, cool. Got some power, got some stuff, nothing here. Very good. All right, so with all that said, I should be able to get after a couple of things. So what we need to do here, let me read this again. I need to have a satellite bay. I knew I needed something else. There's always something else. Did I make satellite bay? I don't think I did. If I did, doesn't really matter. We're going to probably do this a couple of times, maybe. I might send up multiple chunks. Satellite bay is one of those, and I think I don't have any of these titanium rods. Titanium rods, how do I make? I make titanium rods with titanium in a lathe. Okay, give me about that many, just in case. So we'll run this through this lathe that is right here. Go. And go to work. I don't know what it is about these advanced rocketry machines that if you close the world and then come back, open the world, they don't run very well until you click on their controller. So they'll sit there and kind of stutter and not do anything until you click on it, and then they run just fine. So we should have all the parts now that we need to make one of those. So yes, please do that. Satellite bay. Okay. Now we can probably build this, hopefully. Run over here, jump up on top of the platform. Now, in order to be able to do this, we're going to need a satellite bay. We're going to need a space station ID chip that is going to allow us to be able to, basically signify this is going to be the space station. Space stations are pretty much, when you build the initial setup, you put whatever you want in here, and it's going to package it up inside a satellite bay and send it to basically give us a little thing that we can then attach to a rocket and send it into space. So what I did, at least on this part, that's the box, that's the other box. Where's the other box? What I did and what we're going to do on this point is we're going to use just a bunch of factory blocks for right now in a kind of a quiet, nice little, I don't know, whatever kind of pattern, just something other than that rusty plate. So maybe we'll just do slightly rusty plates. I kind of like the way that one looks. And I'm going to build enough of a base or enough spot to do something pretty much that's going to cover most of this area for right now. So we're going to kind of run a little deal. I'm just going to make sure it's completely around the entire outside of the landing pad, construction pad, whatever you want to call it. And then I think we're going to do a little bit more stuff. Let me get a couple of more of these and grab our little chisel and do, I don't know, something. Maybe we'll just do wireframe like that. And then I'm going to, listen, this is just going to be a completely, totally temporary, we're just going to get this going kind of thing. I'm not really concerned about what this looks like. We just need a place to start. So, let's see, can we do this without too much of a... Come on, world, catch up. Problem? Okay, cool. So, all I want is a spot for the rocket that we're going to send up to land. Now, I am not 100% certain if I can send these stuff up here. Where did it go? I'm not 100% certain if I can send these up with it. I know I've tried this before, and it kind of worked and it kind of didn't, so I'm not really interested in sending up these rather expensive devices with this process, with this thing, because they won't, I don't believe they'll retain their programming either way. So, and I don't think they won't power either. So I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference at this point. So let's go ahead and see if this thing will build that for us. So all I have to do is scan. And then of course, because of the height of our tower, this is going to take a little bit. So can I stop the scan? Probably not. Anyhow, we're going to have to wait on that to do something, so we shouldn't need much of anything else. I've already got the rocket parts. I've got a few of these other things. We're going to have to rebuild this once it comes, once it leaves. And yes, I am going to let these little parts right here go because I don't need them at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy down. Do we have a spot down here I can get to that has power fairly low? I guess I could put it right. Put it. Let's put it right. Oh, hey, I got a whole bunch of stuff over here. Do these guys even on? Ooh, hey, I might need to put some fuel in those. Let's go ahead and do this and the satellite builder. Come on, there you are. You're awake. Good. So I should be able to copy the station ID chips in here when we get to that point. So, where are you? You done? Nothing to scan here. No, we're almost done. Okay. Couple of more seconds. Come on. Hopefully that works. Finish. Ready. So go ahead and build that for me. And all that's going to do is it's just going to package all of this little platform up into the little bay that we had in here and use the station ID chip to signify that that's what that's going to be. So planet ID chip I don't need. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Let's go run over here and grab a little bit of fuel because I haven't bothered to put anything in those reactors for a really long time. Let's see. Do that again. That should be enough. Okay. Since this is how we power this section of the base, where is the inputs? Inputs are over here. There we go. Wait a minute. What? Are you on? Oh, I guess I am absolutely blind. You're the one doing the work. Okay. You have a little bit of fuel in you. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. All right. So all of this should be set up. Actually, let's go ahead and fill up our oxygen. There is going to be a problem with the space station, and that is due to like this little issue here that I still have to fix on this one. Ooh, I need to put filters in you. Heh. These guys pollute, and this is how we make the oxygen that we're going to breathe up there. So what we're probably going to end up doing is using a quantum entangle porter that is going to pump oxygen out of this system and bring it up to the space station, possibly. I don't know yet how we're going to make it work because I am going to make it a livable base. Why are you not done? Thank you. All right, so there's the station ID chip that I want. Space station chip container. Let's go make another one of these chips really quickly. Alien bug swarm has been detected. I don't really care. Go ahead and deal with it. Let's see. We need one more of these station ID chips, which is going to be this plus that plus a linker plus here plus that. Go. And then we should be able to copy these according to what they're telling me. I just want to make sure I have a copy in case something goes wrong. Not that I'm really concerned about something going wrong, but you never know. So let's go ahead and copy that really quickly. I should be able to do U and U, right? I might have to look at this again. And this? Glad to see the invasions work. Come on, guys. Let's go. Is that the way it's gonna be? Everything? I'm gonna make a bunch of noise? Alright, fine. Where is my... wrong. Hello. Shoot it. Wow, what the heck? What? Wow. Okay, did he... All right, well, we're done. But can we put this together, please, so I can get out of here? Nice. All right. Let's build our little rocket that we're going to be using to send up to the... send this thing up. Oh, good Lord. Are we done? Where is it? Thank you. Let's finish this little project. Hopefully I have enough oomph to get this thing up in the air doing with just these three. So we're just going to set that thing. Nice space must be put into orbit. Launch station and orbit station container must be placed in a rocket satellite bay. I need another stinking satellite bay. Okay, let's go over here and get another satellite bay. Bugs got me all messed up now. Satellite bay, make one of those, please. Again, like I said, long time since I've done one of these. So we're kind of working through it. What do we have over here? Okay, so finish building all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. We put this into a satellite bay in the afterland of station. This, that, here. Is that how that works? Build your space station. You must scan and build the station. In order to build the station, must have a satellite bay in the upper and left hand station builder. We've already got that. All right, so launching the space station. Now that you have the space station container, it must be put into orbit. To launch station into orbit, the station container must be placed on a rocket in a satellite bay. If a guidance computer with a copy of the station chip is placed on the rocket will land on the station after inserting it into orbit. Otherwise, the rocket will be lost. In addition, it's possible for the player to fly to the station on the first launch as well. In order to do this, you need a guidance computer and a seat. We're going to not worry about it. We just want this thing to go away. So let's do, let me see, where is my rocket builder? Again, we're going to have to wait while this does the scanning process because hopefully that's enough propulsion. If not, we do have a little bit more stuff over here we can borrow. So, whoop, don't fall off. Handrails, guardrails, maybe. Well, I'm going to let this thing roll a little bit and we'll be back when it's done. Alrighty then, we're almost done. There we go. So you say we're clear for liftoff. We have plenty of acceleration, plenty of thrust, so I could actually probably take one of those boosters off, possibly? So you're happy with this. Well, then build it. We'll go ahead and let that complete, and then send it off, and then rebuild our other rocket and go up into orbit. So I guess I'll be back once it's done with this. All right. Nope, we don't have a rocket yet. Come on. I don't know why this is so buggy like that. TPS is not bad. I've been watching it for the most part this whole time. It's actually the recent update's done a major improvement on, things around here. Build complete. You should be a rocket now with a satellite bay that I should now be able to place the space station container. Uh-oh. Did I screw that up? No, it gave me that. Okay, so make sure we have everything right. All right, so we've got everything built. Once the space station is complete, space of satellite bay in the left-hand slot of the builder, and unprogrammed station ID chip in the right slot. It is important that chip be unprogrammed because programming chips change the behavior of the machine. Running scan first, so base will let you know whether things are working. Once the station is finished building, the station builder produce a chip program with the ID of your station as well as a space station container. The space station chip is used to get to that particular station in a rocket. Okay, well, all right, so we're good. So you should have your process. We need to go ahead and find our linker, wherever the linker is, so I can fill that thing full of fuel. So link. And there you go. Gonna fuel you up. Go ahead and not really worry about it. Actually, how are we on fuel? I should look. Got plenty of solid fuel. And why is that empty? Are you working? Hello? What are you doing? What are we doing and why? Are we better now? Where is the controller? Controller's right there. Okay, now you're processing. I'm gonna have to clean this mess up a bit because it's pretty nasty over here. Okay, that's good. Now we've got fuel again. Good deal. Are we full? We are full. Select destination. Go ahead, launch it. Go ahead. Oh, do I need to... Now that you've gone and done all that, launch station in the orbit, station container must be placed on the rocket in a satellite bay. If a guidance computer with a copy of the station chip is placed on the rocket will land on the station after being inserted. So how in the world do you launch it? Let me select the destination. Hello? Why do I have no control? Is that over here that I have to launch it? I don't have to do anything in here, do I? Right to a secondary chip. Give me this. Thank you. Right to a secondary chip, so you're not programmed. I don't know. These let me have this here a minute. I'm going to have to do a little bit of working, I guess, off camera and figure out why in the world this is not working. So I will be back with you guys once I get it sorted, or at least we figured things out. So, okay. We're going to give this a try. A couple of things I did figure out how to make this work because, you know, it's not very intuitive. You take the chip and you put the 2 chips in here. You click the right 2 secondary chip button, and then it builds it. Then you have to click build, and it builds it down into this area. So we do have 2 chips now in case we need them. I do believe we're going to need one of those for the rocket, and I think I'm going to give this a try. So this monitoring station is going to allow me to talk to that rocket, and I already have it linked with the linker. So you can take the linker and you can already linked. Yeah, okay, we're already happy we're already linked. So I can see the status of this rocket. I'm going to hope if I click the button, we're good to go. But I think my process is the problem here is, nope. I was going to say, I thought we might need a guidance computer, but off it goes. Goodbye, sir. I knew I needed something else. How come I can't hear it? I figured that thing would be loud. Maybe I have something off. I don't know. Whatever. Goodbye, rocket. Hello, space station. And then we can watch it from in here. Once it hits its terminal, altitude or terminal velocity, whatever you want to call it, we should be good to go on that part. Awesome. All right. Now I have a big pile of smoke that I gotta wait for it to clear so I can rebuild my rocket. That's so cool. Come on. There we go. Now we can start rebuilding the rocket. The rocket was pretty simple, easy to build. Oh boy, let's go. We have these, this, and that. I don't need the Planet ID chip right now, so we're gonna go ahead again and build this. Where's the center? The center is right there. Yeah, okay. And this was a really very simple rocket. He was just a 5x5 kind of process like this, with a bunch of fuel tanks on top. And just step up. It's easier than jumping. And we do that. And I believe all I did was I put the guidance computer in the center with a seat on it with some glass around the outside edges, I think. I don't remember what this was like. I know it wasn't much. Oh yeah, we didn't even do this. Okay. 1, 2, 1, and I need a placement block. Put you right there, and you can do that. And where is my wrench? Thank you. And then we should be able to do all the fun stuff and everything that goes with that. So we need to build the rocket again. So this rocket is over here, and I'm going to cut this down a lot. I'm not going to sit there and wait on it to do all of that work. Is that enough? Where are we? Right there. We'll take one more off. That'll make the scan and the build time a little bit shorter. So go ahead and scan that. And we're going to go ahead and get this guy built and go up and see what that thing looks like. So I will be back once that's done, guys. 5 minutes. Okay, so we got the rocket built and ready to go. It should be fueled up at this point, and we're going to go ahead and see what the space station looks like. First off, very quickly, I did go ahead and fix the little pollution problem that's over here. We're going to have to rebuild this system because I need it to be able to make a little bit more of this product a little quicker than it already is because we're going to need it. But let's go and do the thing. So I did go ahead and stick the other... I've got the Planet ID chip. We're going to need that to be able to get back when we bring the rocket back down here. And I have the space station chip, which I have not renamed as of yet. So we're going to go ahead and toss that in there. And I saved the game, so I should be okay. Let's go. Oh, no. I need to make sure I select the destination. Yes. This one. That. Did it build it? I hope it built it. Well, I guess we're going to find out. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, well, then we're going to be loading it back up. So let's see what happens. Yeah, this one. I don't have any place to go. You should be able to just land on it, right? Okay, cool. Well, let's go. Hopefully we make this work. Hopefully this works. It's been, like I said, it's been a really long time since I've messed with these rockets. I don't even remember what the last packet was that had it in it that I used it. So, I will see you guys, I guess, shortly. Hopefully. Alrighty, I think we may be descending, finally. I'm hoping that I land on something. There's a rocket. Where are we landing? Ah, perfect. I see the little pad. Wonderful. Cool, cool, cool. And there we are. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Get me off of this thing. And down over to here. And we now have a platform to build our space station. So let's go ahead and get the parts we need to get the heck off of this thing, in and out as we need to. So we're going to go ahead and put these guys right here with their nice quantum entangle porter thing. Eject all the way around. Go ahead and pick power out. Where is it? Power, 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 power out, power out, power out. Set. And this is going to be station. And station. And where is my dialing device? Put you on that. Excellent. Cool. So we have all the stuff we need. And we have this nice little platform to work on. And I'm supposed to be able to see down, but whatever. I guess we'll go ahead and play with that for a little while. But we are in space, floating over the Minecraft world. And our rocket is here, and that is good. So I should be able to... Hey, come back with me, please. We're going to go ahead and test this very quickly. Dial once. Ding, ding. There it goes. All right, that took plenty long enough. And then we should be able to go back. Ding, ding. Sorry about the banging noises. We've got some people upstairs working on one of our doors that has been needed to be repaired for quite a while. So, cool. We are back here. I should be able to... Oop, no, I don't want to do that. Let me out. Let me out. I need to put the station ID chip of that back in here, and I should be able to select destination. We should be able to go back to here, select, cool, go, and we're good. So I'm going to go back to the overworld. I am going to see you guys in the next episode where we're going to start building out our space station. I have a silly, crazy idea. It's going to be monstrous, and it's going to be the last big project we're going to do. So for right now, guys, I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Well, that's awkward. Wonder where the heck it put us. It didn't put us at base.